guys about the hook. There's a couple of ways of doing it, and both are correct. It's just down to your own personal choice. You can throw a hook like this with your palm in, palm facing into you. Okay, or you can throw a hook like this with your palm down. Both hooks are correct. Personally, I prefer this one, but it's down to your own choice. So it's either palm in or palm down. The short hook. So obviously, you have to use your footwork, how you're going to get in, while you're going to be bobbing and weaving, which we'll cover in a second, or whatever. So anyway, bob and weave in, short hook. A short hook rarely travels more than about 6 inches. Bobbing and weaving in. The important thing about the hook, if you look at this from the front, you don't bob and weave in and the hand comes off the chin. Remember your essentials. So this time you're in a cover. So your bob and weave in comes off the chin to the target, back to the regard you're doing. And that's a short hook off the lead hand. Exact same thing, short hook off the rear hand. Okay, twist your body, get your power, and load it up. Twist your body, get your power, and load it up. A really nice technique to do is the away step that I showed you earlier on. And again, if you check Mike Tyson was saying, he does something very similar. So when we're here, okay, we're working with your jab, whatever, and then from here, you do your short hook with your away step. So we're here, short hook. The long hook, okay, is coming from wherever guard you're in, okay, to the target. Guard to the target. Now, another major coaching point that I would say is when you're throwing any type of hook, okay, make sure the elbow and the wrist is in line. If it's up a little bit, you could break your wrist. So make sure the elbow and that's in line. So you're here, transfer the weight, and you're throwing your long hook. Okay, so you're here, transfer the weight to the long hook. That again could be off the slip we did for the right cross. So he throws a right cross, I slip. Now his right hand's out there, knockout punch. And off the rear hand, the exact same thing. This time you can come with a jab, slip, and knock in your rear hand. So he throws that jab, slip. The next punch is a shovel hook, wicked punch. Okay, personally I'd rather hit with a shot to the head, especially when you're tired at the end of a fight, or you're blowing out a gasket, okay, in the middle of a street fight. And it's hitting in here, up underneath the ribs. It's a really good technique because a lot of guys cover like this because they're scared of the rib punch. So it's coming in here. So basically, I like to do it. You fake that right hand. You're already in here. You're taking your step. You're faking the right hand, and the punch is getting in here. Now the thing about this one is your palm is facing up, and it's coming up in underneath the rib cage. It's quite difficult to do on a straight bag, so there is other specialized bags you can get. Great technique to do in the pads, which I'll cover in another series of this. So in, and you've got your shovel hook. It goes into up underneath the rib cage. Last punch in this particular series of the hooks is what I call the rib hook. So it's the exact same and setup as the shovel hook. When I go here, okay, I'm coming here to try and hit the rib cage. And when you're doing this here, when you're sparring, you'll find something you're sparring, you're being a bit creative. The guy gets aware of the fact you're good at hooks. He starts to bring his hands in. So if he starts to bring his hands in, like the double pillar, okay, the double pillar which protects the head, but also protects the body, as you know, okay, that's where we break the ribs, into the ribs. So he's got his hands out, shovel hook, got his hands in like a double pillar, we go with a rib hook. So we're here like this. So the shovel hook goes here, and the rib hook goes here. You can, of course, do both of those off the backhand. Okay, shovel hook goes here, and the rib hook goes here. It's a nice setup. So you want to get him thinking high, so you can go low. And then you have a second to see where his elbows are in. So his defense is against the hook to the head or the hook to the body. Again, there's many of these. We're going to show you 3. So the first one, if he's throwing a left hook to the head, which is called salute block, bring your hand up like you're saluting and then straight back down. Obviously, when you're doing angles, advantages and disadvantages, it's a bit like in life, you need to have that sort of balance. But it's a good hook to the head, you bring it up. The reason why I like this, because later on we get into some of the other attacking systems we do, we bring our self-defense. As he's throwing the hook to the head, we can step in with this. Therefore, we're actually blocking his hook, and this elbow is going into his head. So from here, salute block against the left hook, salute block against the right hook. This hand stays down, you're good boxing. This hand comes up. So if you realize he's come with a shovel hook, it's elbows in. single elbow in, single elbow in. Better actually bringing both elbows in. If you don't have the flexibility for doing that, in another video which is part of our series, we have a flexibility for martial arts, self-defense, sport and fitness. So he's coming for the shovel hook, bring the elbows in, bring the elbows in. Then if he's coming for the rib hook, obviously your elbows are out. A lot of guys, when you're here like this, if we say they're up in the long guard, when you come to that hook, I bring it in. Okay, so this is why some people prefer the short guard, because in a short guard, your elbows are in anyway. And again, advantage and disadvantage. Short guard, you're further away from your opponent, but you've got your elbows in. Long guard, you're near to your opponent, but you've got your elbows out. Everything has its mercs. Again, you can keep it more simple than that. You may even just come with the right cross to your stomach, you do your elbow block, and come back with your long right hook. You come in the right cross to the stomach, elbow block, come back with your long right hook.